Greetings everyone, through here. Everyone is talking about how powerful Fable 5 is from Anthropic, but does it really back up when you try to test it on your own data? Let's find out. So what you're going to do, come over to Prevail.ai, pick your domain of choice. In this case, I'm going to go with the wealth data. And so the question being, if we are asking and answering wealth questions, how effective will this model be compared to the playing field? Now, this is a demo environment, so you can obviously turn this off if you want to follow along. And selecting the wealth domain, you can select any other domain, but wealth to be of interest for us. In this case, go over to benchmark. So we have an easy way to run this benchmark as the new models are released directly. So here, I will open this up for running a new benchmark. I will select Opus 4.8. How about that? Opus 4.7. 4.6, Fable 5. All right, let's not stop at that. Let's see how it compares with GPT 5.5 High. Maybe throw in GPT-5. Anti-gravity, how do they compare? Let's compare with Gemini Flash High and Gemini 3.1 Pro. And now we are ready to compare these models against each other. I'm not really sure which will come up on top. Now, in case you're wondering, these are the domain questions in here. If I'm asking the questions around RSUs or around HVAC replacements, technical questions for your life that requires context for it to be effective, how well do these models do? And obviously, if you're not happy with these questions, you can use the AI suggest in here to suggest a canonical set of questions, again, tailored to your life. And this is all of what Prevail is all about. You'll be ready to run a similar test like this. And I think it's an extremely powerful way to do this. So go back over to the run. Our model selection is set. Just click on run. Now we have the benchmark firing off. It probably takes a few minutes to go. I've found that the GPT models tends to be pretty fast. So it's run through because we have just 2 questions, trying to figure out how well does this answer against making decisions like RSU vest or making decisions about replacing an HVAC. These are expensive decisions you have to make. And seeing how these models respond to this becomes very compelling. So in here, Codex is done, and that's scoring the results for us. Fable is taking its time. It hasn't kicked off yet. And by this time, we see the anti-gravity is done. Opus 4.7 has kicked off. It'll probably take a few minutes, and then we will come back 63% done with this test. Let's give it a few minutes, come back and see what the results look like. That was successful. Now we can go in and see the results. But before we jump in there, I'm always curious to see what the log says. Everything was successful, went through the canonical questions, judges came in, and so the scores are in. Now, what we're going to do now is go back over to the benchmark. Our benchmark is complete. We're going to go over to history, and voila. Look at the leaderboard. This is amazing. If this isn't, I can't tell you what is. So clearly in here, Fable 5 got a 10 out of 10 on all the models based on this benchmark. So the spirit being, if you don't believe this, if you don't believe this results shown here on their website, if agentic coding is not what you do, if knowledge work is not what you care about, if legal is not what you're concerned about, running your own benchmark like this on demand, whenever you need it, becomes extremely compelling. And from this, it tells us Fable 5 is powerful, extremely powerful. So we asked a wealth question. And for those of you who are not familiar with the benchmark we do, this is essentially tailored to your own domain and seeing how well these models are relevant for your own domain, because models that are good for agentic coding might not be good for you using that for your own personal questions. And having this harness around your life becomes powerful. So grab Prevail if you haven't. I think this is just an indispensable tool to have. We continue to build. So here is the context. Here is what the scenario is. Again, all synthetic data. Here is the expected decision. And for each person, your expected decision might be different, given your own context, your own predispositions. And so really having this and test the model against that becomes very interesting. So that's that. Here's what was expected. And the model was able to pull out the context. It understood everything. and it gave the answer. And then we had the judge here giving the verdict that Fable 5 answered solidly. So that is good to see. And if you go through the other question, which is around brokerage decisions, it answered and the verdict came in solid for that. If you go back to some of the other models in this same test, we ran the GPT models did not even run. I think I probably ran out of tokens there. Gemini Pro High answered the wealth question. And for this one, it just did not really get it correct. So based on this, was expected to prioritize index funds, but somehow the answer it came back with might not have been. So the question here was, somebody has an emergency, should they replace the HVAC or invest in index fund? This individual prefers the prioritize the index funds, but I think the recommendation was to do the HVAC, which almost disagreed with that. And so the judge did not give it a good verdict. But as we saw, if we went back to Fable 5 and the same question, looking at this, and Fable 5 was able to say brokerage is not the buffer, the HVAC is funded paycheck, but routine. So somehow it got it correct to say recommend doing the index fund, and actually recommended the specific index funds you should invest in. So Fable 5 is, if you don't believe those benchmarks that are published, and I think having a harness like this to test it for yourself becomes extremely compelling. And one thing we can even do before we wrap up the video would be, because all of that's available in here, you can go over to Council. This is one of my favorite ways of using these models. If you're not familiar, Council is for those tough, gnarly decisions you have to make where trusting one model is not enough. So can we bring a council of models to help us with that test? So in here, I think we have to get out of bunker mode. That's what's causing the issue. Let's go over to privacy, go over to leave bunker mode. I think that helps us. If you're not familiar with what bunker mode is, we've spoken about that. It gives you just now we are cloud connected. If I go back to my wealth council, we should see more models are showing up in here. I think bunker mode prevents us from seeing those models. Essentially, bunker mode keeps you in local models. So here I will select Fable 5 as part of the council. So in here, let's have Opus. I don't want the latest. I usually like to pick specific models. So let's do 4.8. Now, as part of my council, let's do something like this. I'm trying to, between two paths, a trade-off and this, then make a recommendation. Repair the HVAC or invest in an index fund. So repair HVAC or invest in index funds. So seeing what this does is, and the thing I love about the council mode is now we will get the responses from this council of panelists that is part of the council, different models. And I don't think anybody's doing this. I think OpenRata is having an issue. We can take that out of it. That's fine. And Olama came back pretty quick. Anti-gravity is thinking and coming back with his own recommendations. Let's see. So Olama recommended index funds. And I love this council. Opus 4.8 is thinking. And we should have, oh, that's a problem. Let's actually stop this. I will run this again. I will want Fable 5 in here. We cannot do it just with Opus 4.8. It defeats the purpose. So I want to make sure we have Fable 5. All right, perfect. So that's in there. I'll run that test one more time. Let's run the test one more time to make sure we get the correct answers. So you can always come in, just copy this, and we will run it one more time. Send to our council of intelligence. I know Olama comes back pretty quickly. Anti-gravity will think for a little bit, come back with his result. Let's just pause and see what they all come back with. That did take a few seconds to complete, but taking a look, all the council members have back. Plot Opus 4.8 gave us a recommendation. Fable 5 gave us a recommendation. And we can read the independent recommendations. And Anti-Gravity gave us a recommendations. What's Always Olama gave us a recommendation based on this critical decision. But what I always love is to read the final verdict. And in this case, the council chief was Fable 5. And it says the verdict is to repair the HVAC. The council was unanimous, was not unanimous. 3 recommended repairing, and Olama dissented on investing in the index fund. But obviously, given that this is a council, it went with the consensus, which was that, and backing up that consensus with the concrete next steps on what to do. So typically, once this is done, because Fable 5 participated in that, I typically like to, if I'm happy with that decision, give it a thumbs up, because then that gets registered as part of your recent decisions. As you can imagine, the beauty of Prevail is it learns over time. So it will learn from the decisions you're making, the micro decisions you make, and this really fits into your decisions, fits into your long-term memories, saves into all of that, and it's key. And if you're wondering, just so before we wrap up the demo here, if you go back over to your settings, look for daemons. So you have all the daemons that are running behind the scenes. So you would have the ones that are running to distill your decisions into the learnings. You have ones that are looking behind to generate skills based on all the conversations you're having. So people talk a lot about Hermes, but think about Hermes with OpenClaw and Paperclip all combined, giving you the power. And that is what Prevail.ai does. So if you haven't tried Prevail.ai, I encourage you to go try it out. It's completely free, completely open source. You bring your own AI models to it, and it helps you be your AI companion. Hopefully this was helpful. As always, this is Fro here with the demo. Fable 5 is incredible. If you haven't tried it, go ahead and give it a try. Link in the description below. I will see you in the next demo.